make sure we clear up anything that's going on. The other thing too is make sure y'all understand your local counties and locals cities rules and regulations when it comes to these rentals. I'm seeing a lot of people getting confused about once they become a landlord that they don't understand like the policies and stuff, and they get caught up in a lot of stuff. So make sure you understand when you choose a city or state or county to get a rental property in, take some time and learn that county. Take some time to learn what's going on in that county, because you can get jammed up for not knowing the information. Like I know in Philadelphia, like a lot of people don't know that you have to pay for trash removal if you have a duplex or greater. If you got a duplex or greater, you got to pay for trash removal, or you have to hire a private trash company to take your trash away. So one of the things that I do tell people is I'm a stickler for buying in a cluster of areas, right? So like I might buy in one particular cluster, and it's better for me because if I have to get trash removed, I can hire a private entity or a private company, and they don't have to drive around to all these different places, all these different counties, and they're going to give me a better price because all of my portfolio is basically in one little nest, one little area. So make sure when you buying real estate that you keep that in mind. Like if you got real estate like kind of all over the place, you got to keep in mind that when it comes to like your contractors doing stuff, or you need something done, or you got to hire a trash removal, like what I'm talking about now, they got to travel all around, so they might charge you more. But if you got like your portfolio, so let's say I got 40, 50 units, I'm going to keep those units close by. So when I'm doing certain things, I want to keep them in close proximity, so I can just hire my trash collection, because some cities and states charge you for they charge you for public trash collection, so you got to hire your private people. So just make sure you tap into that. And I'm sure other places is almost about the same, but don't underestimate that when it comes to a rental. Make sure that when you're doing your rentals that you understand all the rules and regulations, the government policies. If you need a renter's license, if you need some type of certificate, if you need a lead paint certificate, make sure you understand everything that you need to know about that city and state or that county before you commit to getting this rental. Because a lot of times you get in rental properties and you're so lost on what you need to run it the right way and be in compliance. And a lot of people start losing their properties because they can't stay in compliance. So make sure you understand that, y'all. That's very, very important. I've seen a lot of people get frustrated because they didn't know that they needed a renter's license, or they didn't know that they had to do a certain particular thing in order for them to be in compliance to be a landlord. So you got to make sure that you're in compliance. Don't just grab a property, get to the settlement table and not understand what it takes to run this property the proper way and being in compliance. So make sure you tap in with that.